Hey everyone, I'm back for another weekly episode of the Diamond Within podcast, video podcast. Woo! How is everyone doing today? I'm doing fantabulous. I'm glad you're here. Hope it's been a good week. Hope it's been a good start to your new year or whatever you're doing. Hope you're getting your New Year's resolutions going and sticking with them because it's really easy to fall off the bandwagon the first few weeks, but stick to them. You got this. And I can't wait to see where your goals take you. I've certainly been thinking about some goals as well. So, we're getting going on some things. But today I wanted to talk about another person in my life who has surprised me a little bit in the last time I saw her. She works as a cashier at my local Sprouts Market. It's kind of like if you're not familiar with it, it's like a Whole Foods type of store. And I like to go there to get just a few items that I can only get there. So she, just give you an idea, when you first look at her, she's very, I don't even know how to describe it. She's got big fake eyelashes. Her hair always looks like it's done interesting in some kind of updo, maybe some dreads here and there. Her eye makeup is really big and shiny. She's always wearing lip gloss, and she's got long nails and some bracelets, and she's older than I am. She's probably got at least 15, maybe 20 years on me. I haven't exactly asked, but I've gotten to know her a little bit better the more often I have gone to Sprouts to just get regular items, and she will talk to me about certain things, certain foods or supplements that I'm getting there, and she'll say, "Ooh, I like this supplement. Oh, that's my favorite supplement," stuff like that. And she's been always so very, very kind to me and personable. And obviously I don't name names here for, I can't say patient privacy, but for their privacy, I don't name names. As a registered nurse, obviously I have to maintain what's called HIPAA. And I definitely don't talk about any of my patients that I serve and take care of. But same thing applies here. Friend HIPAA, whatever you want to call it. So with her, the last time, we're going to get into the story here. The last time that I saw her, she said something that really surprised me. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. She had noticed that my skin looked better. I mean, everybody's got, skin issues here and there, and acne flares up with hormonal issues and things. But I did make some recent changes to my skincare routine where I found better cleansers that are just cleaner and a better foundation, because I was using a foundation and products that were making my skin really just oily all day. I thought, well, why the heck is my skin so oily? And I thought, okay, I just have oily skin. I'm just stuck with oily skin. And then I made a couple switches to cleaner products, and my skin is not oily at all anymore. I was oily on my nose and my forehead, and it's and then the type of foundation, it stays really well. And if you're a guy, you don't care about that kind of stuff, but maybe you do, but but for me, I've been super self-conscious about my skin for a long time with the acne and with the redness. And I finally found the foundation that really covers it up really well and evens out my skin tone, and I love it. And she noticed that my skin looked better. And she said something about it. And so that let me know that she was watching me with every encounter that we had. That she could see that I had sores on my face, scabs. I have a couple on my face that are healing right now from just past attacks. If you watched my episode from last week, you know that I have these picking attacks. Maybe not quite on a regular basis, but it happens very frequently. So it just meant a lot to me that she was paying attention to me. She was watching me and made it a point to give me a compliment and to notice that there was a positive change. And I didn't cry. I'm not a big crier when it comes to things like that, but I said thank you, and I just realized, yeah, she had been watching me. She had been seeing the Band-Aids, because when they're bad and they're open sores, I have to cover it with a Band-Aid. Because makeup doesn't cover up something that's an open sore. So that's why I was frequently seen with Band-Aids on my face. So she had noticed these Band-Aids. And, I don't like having to wear Band-Aids, but I also want the sores to heal. So I just try not to let it get to me whenever I do have them on. So my takeaway from this is to pay attention to the people around you, because you don't know what they're going through. Some people are really, really good at hiding it. Some people wear it right on their sleeve, right? They wear their heart on their sleeve. I tend to be like that for some things, but you just don't know what they're going through. You don't know if they're going to need a kind word or just a smile, or someone to say, you look great today. Oh, your smile is really pretty today. Or your hair looks amazing. I love your outfit. Or, hey, that's a good shirt, or I love your shoes. Whatever, find something that you can compliment them on to let them know that they're noticed. One thing that I've learned, especially with having kids, is that people really do crave attention. They crave significance in some way. Some people more than others. I really noticed it with one of my kids. That she needs attention. She needs love. She needs significance. And they let me know by lots of hugs and lots of clinging or frequent chatter. And it's a lot as a mom, but I try to give them attention and love as I can. So you just don't know what someone's going through. And someone might need a little extra TLC to let them know that someone sees them, that they're not invisible. That's one of the worst feelings in the world, is to feel like you're invisible and to feel like nobody cares or sees you. So take a closer look, I mind you, at who is around you and who may need that one little compliment that just might brighten their day, to help them get through that day, maybe. Like this cashier at Sprouts Market, who made it a point to say something that she noticed a positive change, and that she had been watching me all this time, and made it a point to remember me and talk to me about it. So my call to action for you today with this story is, like I said, look around you, see what person may need that little compliment, to know that they're not alone, that they're noticed, that you care about them. Because that could be just what they need, or what may save them, who knows. So anyway, thank you for listening to my story. I hope that was helpful, and I will catch you all next week. Bye.